The television screen flickered to life, casting a pale blue glow across the living room. It was early morning, and the city was just beginning to stir, unaware that today would mark a turning point in its history. A news anchor, voice steady but eyes wide with excitement, announced, "Riyadh wakes to water." The words echoed through homes, offices, and streets, carrying a sense of disbelief and wonder. The Red Sea had reached the heart of the desert, not a flood, not a mirage, but the result of decades of ambition, planning, and relentless human effort. What once seemed impossible was now a shimmering reality. For millions in the capital, it was history unfolding in real time, a nation's will to survive, realized before their eyes. Streets buzzed with celebration, and families gathered to witness the moment together. This was the success of one of humanity's boldest engineering projects, turning the sea into a lifeline for the desert. The vision was grand, to bring water where none had flowed for centuries. Years of skepticism and fascination had followed Saudi Arabia's plan to purify seawater and pump it across endless miles of sand. Critics doubted, but the dreamers pressed on, undeterred by the scale of the challenge. The challenge was immense, building a river of steel and concrete, powered by cutting-edge technology, to conquer thirst and transform the landscape. Every bolt, every weld, every meter of pipe was a testament to human ingenuity. Engineers, scientists, and workers had tamed the desert, laying down arteries of life. Their hands shaped the future, connecting distant coasts to the heart of the kingdom, forging a new path for generations to come. The news showed water flowing from taps in Riyadh, a lifeline, a guarantee for the future. Children laughed as they filled glasses, elders watched in awe, and hope filled every home. For generations, every drop had been precious. Wells ran deep, and water was guarded like treasure. Now, a new reality dawned, promising abundance where scarcity once ruled. Clean, fresh water flowed from taps, having traveled hundreds of miles from the sea. Each drop was a victory, a symbol of progress, and a promise kept to the people. The desert, for the first time, was drinking from the ocean. The land began to change, and with it, the dreams of a nation grew. Proof that with vision and determination, even the harshest landscapes can be transformed. The Arabian Peninsula is a land of extremes, sun, sand, and survival. The Rub al Khali, the empty quarter, is the world's largest sand desert, where life clings to the margins. Water here is the essence of life, dictating the rhythm of existence for centuries. Nomads followed rain and hidden wells. Settlements grew around oases, the cradles of civilization. Wealth, power, and the future depended on access to these rare springs. Rainfall is scarce and unpredictable, and summer heat is relentless. Building modern cities in such a place is a monumental task. Oil transformed the kingdom, fueling rapid growth and swelling cities. But with growth came an unquenchable thirst, straining ancient water sources. Saudi Arabia's ambitions had outgrown its most vital resource. A new solution was desperately needed. For generations, Saudi Arabia's lifeline was hidden deep beneath the endless sands. Ancient aquifers, vast reserves of fossil water, locked away for thousands of years. These underground lakes, untouched by time, offered hope in a land where rain was rare and rivers non-existent. This hidden treasure sparked an agricultural revolution. Suddenly, the desert was transformed. Fields of green emerged where only dunes once stood, and crops flourished under the relentless sun, all thanks to the silent wells below. The kingdom became a surprising wheat exporter, feeding its people and even sending grain abroad. Cities grew rapidly, water security seemed assured, and prosperity followed as the land blossomed in defiance of its arid nature. But this miracle came at a cost. The fossil water was a finite inheritance, a one-time gift from the distant past, like a bank account that could only be spent, never refilled. Extraction soared, far outpacing the slow trickle of natural recharge. Scientists sounded the alarm as water tables plummeted, warning that the wells were running dry. Wells that once gushed now slowed to a mere trickle. The agricultural miracle, once a symbol of hope, proved unsustainable as fields withered and farms were abandoned. By the early 2000s, the government made a difficult decision, phasing out water-intensive crops to conserve what little remained, hoping to stretch the dwindling supply for as long as possible. The once vivid green circles faded from the desert, leaving behind a patchwork of brown in memory of what once was. The era of relying on ancient groundwater had ended. The wells fell silent, and the land returned to its natural state. Now, with over 30 million people depending on a secure water supply, the nation faced a stark new reality: how to provide for its people in a world where the old sources had vanished. With the land below exhausted, attention turned outward, to the vast seas that bordered the kingdom, offering a new hope. The search for water would no longer look downward, but outward, toward the endless blue horizon, where new technology could turn salt water into life. The next chapter in Saudi Arabia's water story would be written by the ocean, ushering in a new era of innovation and survival. With wells dwindling, Saudi Arabia looked to the Red Sea and Arabian Gulf, limitless sources, but intensely salty. The answer: desalination, removing salt to make seawater usable. Reverse osmosis became the cornerstone, forcing seawater through membranes to yield pure water. The kingdom invested in massive, advanced desalination plants, integrated with power generation for efficiency. This shift from finite groundwater to sustainable seawater was a paradigm change. Water would no longer be drilled from the ground, but manufactured from the sea. The promise: as long as the seas and technology endured, so would the water supply. The focus shifted to construction and engineering on an epic scale. The endless blue would become the nation's lifeblood. The desert's future now depended on the ocean. Producing fresh water at the coast was only half the battle. The real challenge was moving it inland. Most Saudis live far from the sea, separated by harsh desert. The solution: a vast network of pipelines, rivers of steel stretching for thousands of kilometers. Massive pipes, some large enough to stand inside, were welded and laid across the sands. Powerful pumping stations acted as the system's heart, pushing water uphill to Riyadh, over 600 meters above sea level. These pipelines are monitored 24/7, with sensors tracking flow, pressure, and quality. Operators detect leaks and manage performance from central control rooms. This digital oversight ensures efficiency and reliability. Beneath the sand, the steel rivers flow, a hidden testament to modern engineering. Building this mega project was a human drama on a desert stage, where the vast emptiness became a canvas for ambition and ingenuity. Here, the impossible was challenged daily, and every sunrise brought new obstacles to overcome. Tens of thousands of workers from around the world formed a diverse army of builders. They spoke different languages, carried unique traditions, but were united by a single purpose: to shape the future from the sands beneath their feet. Under the relentless sun, they created a symphony of construction. Roaring machines, clanging steel, shouted instructions. The air vibrated with energy, as if the desert itself was awakening to the rhythm of progress. At the coast, workers assembled desalination plants. Cranes lifted modules, welders joined pipes, all under tight deadlines. The pressure was immense, but so was the sense of accomplishment as each piece fit into place. In the desert, teams dug trenches and laid steel pipes, mile after painstaking mile. Each section was a victory over the harsh terrain, a step closer to connecting distant communities with vital resources. The effort was slow, methodical, and monumental, a testament to human grit. Every drop of sweat, every hour spent under the blazing sun was a tribute to perseverance and teamwork. Logistics were a masterpiece. Every component shipped and delivered precisely. Supplies arrived from across the globe, orchestrated with military precision to keep the project moving forward without pause. Convoys of trucks crossed temporary roads. Camps rose in the wilderness to house workers. These makeshift villages became home, fostering camaraderie and resilience in the face of isolation. It was like a military campaign, but the goal was to deliver life, not conquer land. Every plan, every action was aimed at bringing water, energy, and hope to a region long defined by its arid expanse. Coordination and teamwork were immense, a symphony of effort on an unprecedented scale. Each crew, each specialist, played their part in a grand performance that demanded precision and trust. Every bolt, every weld, every shift brought the project closer to reality. The smallest actions, repeated thousands of times, built the foundation for a new future. The desert was being transformed, one section at a time. What was once an endless sea of sand was now a testament to human vision, determination, and the power of collective effort. The journey of a drop of water from sea to tap is a story of transformation. Seawater is first screened and filtered to remove debris. Then, reverse osmosis forces water through membranes, leaving salt and impurities behind. The result is pure, but mineral-free, water, too corrosive and bland for drinking. Remineralization adds essential minerals back, improving taste and safety. Chlorine is added for disinfection, ensuring the water remains safe on its journey. At every stage, sensors monitor quality and technicians make precise adjustments. This is modern alchemy turning undrinkable sea into life-giving water. Every drop is a triumph of science and engineering. From sea intake to desert tap, this system is a monument to human endeavor. It's a triumph of vision, collaboration, and innovation, pushing the boundaries of water engineering. Billions were invested, but the true investment was in people, training a generation of Saudi engineers and technicians. Universities developed new programs in desalination and water management. The project built not just infrastructure, but human capacity and a legacy of knowledge. International cooperation brought together experts from dozens of countries. On the ground, camaraderie and shared purpose drove the crews. This mega project is a symbol of hope. Humanity can overcome even the harshest environments. Saudi Arabia's journey offers a bold blueprint for a water-scarce world. After its long journey, the water arrives at city reservoirs, strategic reserves for millions. From there, it enters a web of pipes, reaching every home, hospital, and business. The final act, turning on a tap, connecting a family in Riyadh to the distant sea. The water has been purified, remineralized, and pumped across a continent of sand. This daily act is underpinned by one of the world's most ambitious engineering feats. Beyond cities, the water supports sustainable farming, green spaces, and industry. It's the foundation of modern life in the kingdom. This is more than pipes and pumps. It's a story of life and determination. By bringing the sea to the desert, Saudi Arabia has secured its future. Every drop is a promise delivered, a testament to what vision and resolve can achieve.